Hello, Z. Alrighty, this might be. Let me. Oh, whoa, whoa. I think I need to turn this down a bit. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, this might be super, super, super short stream. Let's just see if we've got anything working. Oh, no. It's working. All right. There is some connection issues in Vietnam at the moment. I just found out. Apparently, 5 cables have broken. It's a. I've not heard all 5 go down, so I wonder why the connection was bad recently. But yeah, it appears that I can still do the multiplayer, so yeah, let's get to it. Anyway, as per usual, coffee is procured. Gonna sup on that, decide what to play. I don't think I got a decent game of Go. No, actually, my God, there's a lot of people online recently for some reason. Nearly 400, that's pretty good. Pretty good going. Anyway, let's see what's going on in the world of Steel Division 2. Some stuff going on there. All right. Is there anyone alive? Let me just check out the YouTubey thing. I think everything is working okay. Looks like it is, yeah. Yep, looks like we are rolling. Now, if anyone appears and you have division suggestions, throw them my way. Well, not quite sure what I want to have a go at today. So I was trying to get the Gorno going. Yeah, no microphone at the moment, so I'm back onto the headphones, but it does seem to sound okay. And luckily the weather has cooled down a bit, so my ears are not going to get too sweaty and horrible. If we get the mic back in a week or two, just have to go back to the manufacturer, get sorted out. I'm trying to recall what people were asking for. Someone's asking about Lovas again and again and again. But not in a Lovas mood, to be honest. I think what I might do, yeah, should I? So I've done the Steel Division, the Duo League game, so I'll do the next one. The group stage is over. I need to set up the fixtures fairly soon, so... Yeah, sad to see, I think Proto and Vulcan, their team, they did get knocked out. Unfortunate. Didn't quite make it through. But still, I think Yamin and Gonzo still in there. I think basically the favourites, I reckon. Yeah, there's Farid and Humayun, and there's like Gonzo and Yamin. I think, well, those both won one and lost one against each other in the first stage. So I think it's possible for them to be in the final, but I think those two are the key teams. There's also Fitz and Kawa who might be able to step it up. Green HD is in now with Shui and Paladin Leper, so they've had a little boost up to help them out. See how things go with them. And who else was left in it? Oh, there's some noob out on the internet. And I'm missing someone. Anyway, do you know what? I might have to go at the old third Falshi. That's very limited infantry, isn't it? Nah. If I say that, I'm looking at it, I don't like the look of it. And that is another point as well. So this is something that might be a bit better. We've got engineers. So one of these are going to be commandos. No, they're going to be assault squads, aren't they? All of them. Is my mouse sensitivity down? No. Fireflies. God, I hate the things. I still feel like these things are terribly overpriced. Not efficient. What shall I do? What shall I do? I think I will just cast a game actually, yeah. I will do the Jojo League game. And then yeah, just get in the mood for things. Then play some games after that. So let's see. I'll just post this on the old Discordies. Copy. Here we go. Yeah. Let's get this going. And I do need another thing. Where we go, where we are. There we go. There we are. Right, now just need to find a right game. 2 seconds, my fellows. Where are they? Replays. Dual replays. Right, so we were doing it was Sir Daniels against Fitz and Kiwa. Actually, before that, because before that, let's do this one. Yeah, because this was in group F, and it's already decided that Sui, Paladin, Leper, and Green HD were going through, but there was still another game, and they did actually play. I said, "Oh, you may as well play because I think it'd be a decent match." We got so Ketchnerman and Stifo against Heffron and Minor Male. So let's go for this one. Looks like an interesting game. And we're going to see some Lovas action as well. Let me just blank out the screen a second. So no spoilers, no spoilers. Where do we go? Let's do Badger Bop again. And let's mute it though, so you don't deafen by badger noises. Let's find this. Get this replay up and running. And it's on Sidlice, or however you say that. Should be a good one. And I did just see then, in the replay notes, that there is Lovas here. Not sure who's playing what. Find out in a sec. I'll just fast forward through. Get to the actions. Who have we got? Let me just see. Let me see if we can figure out what these are. Who's this? Minor Mall. Not Minor Male. What is this he's on? I think that's 78 Sturm, yes, and his teammate is on Loves. And Kanchaman on the upper team is on a German division. I can see something Finnish. And that's Pansari. And I'm not sure what the other division is. It's German. Oh, and we are off to the races already. Let me just get the things ready and let you see what's going on. Here we are. We're away. So this is the first game, and it is. Oh, it's finish, 122nd. So a Finnish affair against a bit of Hungarian stuff. It'll be interesting to see how Lovas can fare. Pretty good map for Lovas. Like, if you can get into this kind of area around here, get into this forest with their Tyrans can cause a lot of problems. And with their packs, can cover up this road fairly well as well. Yeah, Jakari in the forest here should do well. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit tough, I think, for 78. They've got decent CQC units, there's no doubt about that. But Jakari are just superior in terms of many reasons. More cost efficient as well. Oh, I've not turned off the HUD, have I? My mistake. Let's hide that. Well, as you can see, this does run the distance. So there's no giveaways of the winner. Full 50-minute game. It's going to be a close one. Leader, is he going to get destroyed? He does get out. Is he going to survive? He's trying to move him out of the way, but nope, too late. Unfortunate. The slow transport's out of pain. And from this side of the map, it's really hard to get down into here right from the get-go. Really surprised not to see AT weapons coming into here very, very early on. It's generally what you need to do. And the opponents have done this. The pack is not quite moved forward yet, but you can cover off the road. It's usually put him to this one, to be honest. Help cover off the road. Early Brewster's out. Black 43. Might be able to pick one of those off. But they're fairly resilient, these fighters. Nice little things. Funny little boxy looking. Tram 1s here. Lots of Tram 1s around. Which are only good in like CQC fights with other armor. They've only got like 1,000 meter range, so get them to about 500 meters to do some damage. And we see here T-34, 85 coming out. Got the soccer in the Finnish lingo. Packs in nice little positions here. Surprised we're not seeing a bit more of an aggressive push on this side of the map. Oh, here we go. I think we're seeing something happening here. Because yeah, the Tyrans will not really be able to deal with the Stug. They need to get side shots on. So this Stug can just walk straight into them and start shooting. There's a pack to back them up, though. And to be fair, actually, the Tyrans, with 3 of them against 1 Stug, they would probably have a bit of a chance. Because the rate of fire would stress it out. And then getting a side shot onto this thing would help. So at 40 millimeters... Whereas these have got 75 millimeters a pen. And you can see the ridiculous rate of fire. He's not got them at 1 star though. So they're not 20 rounds per minute, just 17. But just 17 is a hell of a lot more than 7. So yeah, very effective little tanks. This hill's not been threatened at all. From blue side on the 2v2 map, it's kind of easy to get into this area here and be really annoying. Nasson covering the open. Nothing surprising there. I'm really surprised we're not seeing more of a Sturm presence in the centre. That is where they can really start pushing. The open ground is in favour of the red side. Using the 78 Sturm. Whereas in the north against Lovas, yeah, the range is in favour of 122nd here. It's been allowed to get into these forests very, very easily. So who is this? Yeah, Heffron really needs to react to this because this is going to be a problem. If he allows this to continue, if they get an AT gun into here as well, it's just going to lock down this entire area. A bit of a meat grinder down here. Again, the Schutzen, Big Light Pioneers, great infantry. These disheartened are not really going to fare too well against them. Pack picking off Jakari here. He's trying to hold that 12-12 if he can. Blenheim's coming in for a bombing run. He's going to take out the pack. I'm assuming that's the target here. Yep, does take it out. So Sotka going to march forward now, but there's another pack here. This could be... You don't get many of these in a deck. I'm trying to think how many he's got. Is it... Oh, they're not vetted, so we should have 3 in his deck. But you really need to take care of these. And this one is actually going to go down to this pack, I believe. Unless he starts reversing out of here, like, really sharpish. It's going to go down. Don't think he's spotted it as of yet. And the Stug is going to come in to back him up as well. Yeah, he's gone. Unfortunate. So it's a 12-12. Here the Trans now. They're going to get picked off by the Stug. The pack is not in the best position here. And this is not an amazing pack. And what is the range on this? 750 meters. Actually, if it does get eyes on this Stug, it will take it out. But it's a JU cluster coming in. Is he going to be able to deal with it? At least make him fall back a little bit. Yeah, just far too stressed to be effective with that run, but did a little bit of stress damage to the Stug. Has he got any... Looks fairly okay, doesn't he? Looks like he's okay. Not having a problem. Meanwhile, over here, we've got the mortar smoke coming in. Nice little move. Looks like armor's going to be taken out. Oh, it's not... Does it have eyes on this? It looks like it has, actually. Very misleading from the red side. You think you're safe here, but you're not. Probably because of the smoke, actually. The smoke's sort of messing things up. This can... Oh, it cannot quite see it. It does need to move around a bit more. But they're going to get 13-12 on them now. Shutsun moving forward. This pack is under heavy fire from the mortars. It might go down fairly soon. A couple more rounds. Needs one hit on it. It's pinned at least, so it's not effective at the moment. (13-11) is on. For the boys in red. Flames got into the forest here. That's my coffee finished. Golly's into the forest, but not much good against the tank. Not much good in CQC, to be honest. They want to be out in the open. Need some Hussars in here. The standard boys. I don't think I've seen them. If he's just got Gollies out here, they're not so effective. He's got some low vests in here. That would be pretty decent in these forests because they've got a little bit of extra range on their AT weapons. Runs into this Stug though. There's nothing you can do to this Stug at all. And I think they're going to get surrendered. That's a pretty big loss. It's an expensive unit. It's going down for nothing. Just picking the wrong fight there. These Sturm Grenadiers as well will be able to mop up fairly effectively here. But with the low vest, with two squads to help out, they're probably going to struggle. But a Flamer will do the business. There's a Yag now. You don't really want it this close, to be honest. Back here would be perfect, I would say. Sitting in this area to cover the road. Are we seeing any Nimrods out at the moment? Maybe he's got those in B. Oh, I didn't look at the incomes either. So we got two balance, and we got Catching a Man is on a Maverick, and he's pushing quite hard here. So with the income advantage coming up, that's going to be really good for him. Can push out and get these two flags and hold them for a good while. It's going to be really tough to get back in here. I mean, covering off these roads like AT guns in this forest here, it's just such a pain to deal with. You kind of have to think and look elsewhere on the map. Meanwhile, in the south here, we've still got the grind going on in the forest. Little bit of advancement by 78 Sturm, but not a lot. Things are going on. And we've got a decent AA network up now. We have very decent. We've got a Flag 41 and 2 Flag 43s. Should be able to deal with all this. Bruce's could go down here. One of these could down out. He's trying to strafe the AA. That's going to go down, I think. Even though it's got medium resilience. Don't think it's going to be able to put up with all this fire. It's a double start as well, this one. Yeah, he goes down. So it's going to be a problem. It's going to need some artillery out. Let me just see what that... There was just a ping. I don't know if you heard that or not. All right, it's there. Okay, okay. Now. Back up this way. More successful bombing runs coming in over here. The Hungarians being pushed back. As you can see, like in the north here, we've got Kanchanaman is doing fairly well. He's definitely got the upper hand. Whereas in the south, it's the opposite. Minor Mail has got the upper hand here, just with this flag, and is still holding a single tick. Secured this forest pretty effectively. Doesn't want to get into CQC. Just sit here, hold the position. But as you can see here, Stifo's decided, like, you know what? If you're going to sit there and I can't get past you, I'm just going to go somewhere else, which is the right option. Very little movement in the open. Understandable from blue side, because, yeah, Nazons are just going to mop up anything that comes out. Nice AA setup here. So, yeah, very strong position for Minor Male at the moment. He could do with helping out his teammate, to be honest. A Nazon or something back here to cover. Just pop it somewhere like back here, just to cover this area to stop any mass advancement. And as we see, the AT gun is coming up into here now, this pack. That is going to be a real problem. So any tanks coming down this road are going to get wiped. But we have some artillery back here. Terrible artillery it is, but yeah, 4 rounds per minute is awful. Mortars way better. And it can deal with these packs. It's pushing quite hard. Oh, the flag in the south has been lost? No, it's not. Oh, it's the flag that's been gained here. That's the business. That's what's doing it. The 12-12 is back on. So, the red team, a little bit of an advantage, but obviously a hell of a lot more game in this. Looks like a bit of a lull. 105mm off-map coming in. Effective for stopping pushes. Not a bad call in at the moment. I'm surprised we're not seeing it coming in round here, to be honest. Because there's a lot of stuff in here. There's some stuff in here. It just helps to... When your opponent makes a push, if you just drop this on them, then it kind of pins them, makes them fall back. It just buys you a bit of time. In a division like Tartalek, you get lots and lots of these low damage barrages, and if you layer them on top of each other, they do some damage then. They do. Oh! Minor Male, getting impatient, decided to move up onto the hill, and the right move here. These Jakari are going to get picked off in the open here. Schützen there would have mopped them up anyway. So looking really good there. He's managed to make his way onto this ridge. Really needs to bring support right away. Is anything coming in? Doesn't look like it. So 3 Nebelwerfers coming in, jeez. Backlight Pioneer's waiting back here. I'm surprised he's not just instantly reinforced into this forest as soon as he's got onto this ridge. Get an AT gun down this road. Same kind of business as up here. Could be quite difficult to deal with. And there's a lot of armor targets here. And now we see the makeshift Nimrod, I'll call it. ITPSV-41. Basically like a Nimrod. Decent AA piece. Got early commander out as well. Interesting call. Is this AT gun in position? He is in position now, but he's not got any targets. Does he have his HE turned on? No, he's got his APCR turned off though. Oh, here we go. Huzarok. This is what you need. Yeah, Gollies will be good at fighting in the open area here. Oh, here we go. Jagd Panzer, nice position. Focke-Wulf trying to get a bomb off. Not going to work out. 40mm doing the job. It's in a really obscure position here. A lot of infantry in here. Surprised we're not seeing some mortars being used here. Or do these have smoke? They do, don't they? Yeah. Surprised we're not laying down some smoke into this area and just move his infantry across. It'd be a good idea. We'll be able to get that tick back on again. Some smoke over here. Who's this from? So I'm assuming this has come from the mortars. Yeah, must have come from the mortars. Ah, right, yeah, so he's worried about... Yeah, there's nothing much in... Yeah, he's worried about some kind of weapon in here, but why not smoke off this region? It looks fairly easy. Can even drive a Stug down here. No problem whatsoever. Has slightly been kicked off the ridge, but he's reinforcing now. I'm surprised he's not moving up with these. And we've got the artillery firing onto the ridge here. Trying to pick out that Schützen. Nice hit. don't think it's in radio range. No. There's no radios in here. Oh, that's a radio. Yeah, not quite within the radio range. If I believe correctly, the radio is 1,500 meters. Yes, it is. It looks like he's trying to move him up to get the radio to be more effective. And Nebelwerfer 5 coming in. He'll take out the A. Will he take out the commander as well here? No. Not the AAP, sorry. It's a big off-map, a big artillery piece. Completely obliterated. Finding way across the map here. Away comes the off-map. The infantry's still trying to make their way across. Oh, and here we go. Here comes the T-26s. This is going to be effective in pinning its infantry. IG-33, oh, he is moving it forward now, saying it'd be brilliant position for it will be in here to cover off any advance across this open space. Minor Mail, they do have the tick back on again. They've regained their flag here. Off map comes down, nice. Gets lots of pins in. Focke-Wulf still not having any luck getting through. I think there's even more AA now. Is he going to go down? Don't think so. Nah, it should be okay. But unfortunately, the infantry were pinned and he's fallen and back. Just needs to run across the open here. Get some surrenders. But the lack of CQC is an issue. More Hazaroks coming in. He just needs to sort of unload them as far up the road as he can. The Latil is moving across. Can it shoot and move? I've never actually looked at this before. Can this move and shoot? I'm assuming it can. I could be wrong about that. Stug 4 coming into play now. And the Yagdi Panzer at this range say it is kind of vulnerable. What's he firing at? Can he see? Oh, he's taking out the Toldi one over here. But it's looking pretty bad for Heffron over here at the moment. Luckily for him, Kanchnaman is not pushing forward. The AT gun has been taken out at least. Meanwhile, back down here, more smoke coming in, but I'm not quite sure why it's in there. The Stug. What happened to the Stug? Is it still there? No. Where did it go? Oh, there we go. There he is. It got taken out by the Sodka. That's unfortunate. Then again, maybe it did exchange. Oh, no. Yeah, maybe one of these guys got it as well. But yeah, good advancement by Minor Mail here. Bringing more Schützen in. Yeah, I think he might be trying to go for his hill to test his luck. And he could be okay here, but we do have the Molotovs in here to help out, so could be a problem. But Sturmschützen, no laughing matter. 13 MP44s, pretty nice. Successful bombing runs finally. Really needs to target these planes because the more and more are coming in, the more and more are getting through. The Sarok, there's no leader in here at the moment. Needs to move these Saroks forward, I feel. There is a bit of a Stug advance going on over here. Oh, what is that? That's a big shell. Oof. Now being obliterated. 150 millimeters. I'm going to wipe these out. Because these are terrible. These are really bad weapons. 4 rounds per minute. Whereas these guys, 5 rounds per minute. And they do 7.5 damage. And these don't even do that. They do nothing. Well, 5.25. It's just terrible. Terrible guns. These ones are good. These are the boys. 6 rounds per minute, 7.5. So these can help take these guys out. But I don't believe they're firing at them. No. They're firing all the way over here. And is a radio range on for this? Nope. It is hard to make the radios effective with these kind of weapons, to be honest. Especially when you're doing counter-batter it. T-26 spam coming in. A lot of it's been taken out by Nebelwerfers, I believe. Also, I think the Jagd Panzer may have got one or two. But it has been taken out. I'm not quite sure what got it. It might have been distracted by the IG-33. Then the T-26 has got a side shot, or vice versa. The Stug may have done the work as well. Quite capable of doing that. These T-26 is going to be a bit of a pain now. There's some nice light packs in here. JU comes in and goes down. SDKFZ's helping out in the air. But this is going to come to nothing, I think. Another off-map round coming back to repel, push back the onslaught there. And we've got a lot of Stugs and Turans coming in now. So his teammate is supporting him. You do need the Stug support for these Turans. A piece may go down soon. Oh, these Stugs have not got eyes on a Stug 4, unfortunately. Needs to get them around. They're firing at a sniper, which is not what is wanted at all. But the 1311 is still on. Stugs in here covering off this area, and the T-26s are just going to die in the open. Soccer is a threat, though, so they do retreat a little bit. The T-26 is going to advance even again. He can reposition these Stugs, so they're just kind of in line with the T-26s, but it's going to be tough. Just edge them forward a little bit and make sure they cover this area, but it looks like the T-26s might get in there, might sneak them in. But to be fair, 2 Stugs up against the Soccer, that's good, it's good. 110 against 135mm pen. 2 of them should be able to take out this thing fairly effectively, but there is another Sturmy there, another Stug as well, so it's a problem. Oh, and the pack deals with the 26s, so it's all good there. BF-109 rocket plane, not managing to get the rockets off, unfortunate. I think that was the right choice with the AA net that's up here, because the rockets, you don't need to get as close to fire them, so it's worth a risk, but the AA network is severely strong here from 78 Sturm. And red team is still ahead, ticking it up nicely. I think if Kanchaman could see what we can see, he would absolutely just, yeah, attack move all of this across here. Sturm might go down to the Stug, though. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, he has lost some armor. I think this Stug is going to take him down eventually. Bounce. Yeah, the Stur can kill the Stug with its heat, but it's just not as likely. Looks like he's just getting into safety. Nice bombing runs coming in here. The AA network is looking a bit better in this area now. Getting some help from 78 Sturm. Blenheim's going down. Needs to get the other one over here as well. Yeah, much lighter AA over here. The Flak Verlin should do enough, though. Might lose a fighter here. Yeah, that's dead. So much lighter here. Forgot this. The SDKFZ's right back here. Yeah, this is going to get wiped as well. Oh no, that's his plane. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going with these boys? On the Stugs. That's going to be a nice hit. Very, very nice choice there. Is he going to get a Stug for it, though? No. Bit too far away. It is a bit of a distance to be firing from, to be honest. But, yeah, certainly softens them up. 12-12 is back on again. Is the flag gone down here? Yeah, the flag has fallen back over to the Finnish side. Krupp in here now. Again, unusual position for this kind of weapon. 2k range. You want that sitting back up here or something, really. But yeah, there's not in many ideal positions for this gun. On this ridge, to stop reinforcements coming down this road would be nice. Into here. Into maybe right back here or something. But yeah, it's not ideal. If there's a fight in the open here, then that's when the Krupps come into play, covering this open area. Otherwise, not particularly useful on this map. Yeah, and for here. But he's not under much threat. 12-12 is on. And looks like there's a bit of a lull. A little bit of a lull. Are these guys waiting for a push somewhere? Yeah, these packs are a little bit annoying. Could do with some mortars. He's just invested in these 105mm, which I'm not, as I say, not the greatest fan of. They're too slow when they're firing. Having them clumped together like this as well is particularly dangerous. Where do we see the ping come in? Alright, yeah, so it's, yeah, worried. That's Stifo. Alright, alright, alright. So, yeah. Looks like the blue team's going to make an attack on here. And if you are able to read the front line in this game, you can probably make out... You should be able to tell from here that there's nothing in this forest. There's something further back here. So you could rush up onto this hill and take it for free. I think that's what Stifo is pointing out to his teammate. We got anything coming in? Not as of yet, no. Or maybe he's worried about AT guns on here. But yeah, it's not... They're not in the right position. And from the red team, it would be nice to come and flank around this position and try and get into the forest this way. It's always an option. The Terrans on here, they can do some good supporting fire. But this is usually an area where you get a lot of fighting going on. And there's a lot of back and forth. Here it's much more of a grind. Proper grind fest, and the same up here, grind fest. The key point in the map for me is this chunk here, and then it's kind of the long range play in this area. Oh my sweet baby Jesus, Lord of heaven, my Lord. Where's the JU-87s? A train of JU-87s to wipe all this out. This is ridiculous. Yeah, they are on fast move, as they should be. They might get overwhelmed, these two Stugs. The Nashorn as well is backing off. Yeah, one Stug goes down. Where's the planes? Artillery? Artillery's trying to fire over here as well. Doesn't quite make sense. Yeah, firing it to this region might make more sense. Yeah, these Stugs are done for. Two more Stugs coming in. Where's the planes? Where's the planes? This is where you need a plane train ready for this kind of nonsense. Artillery's not falling on the right spot. Again, you want to be dropping it like right near this flag, because that's what he's going to be going for. Yep. He wants the flag. It's like blue team's finally getting the tick on now. Oh, it's absolute madness this. Look at it. It does look pretty cool. There's no denying that. Funny little tanks. And the tick is on for blue team. They've weathered the storm. Minor Mail doing a good job here, but yeah, with this kind of memeage coming on. Oh, here we go. Just one plane coming in though. Not enough. Not enough. Might be able to wipe out 2 or 3 of these. The artillery is raining down onto these as well. These might... Yeah. This is where artillery is kind of effective on tanks when they're this clumped together. Boom! Yep. 2 or 3 out. The rest falling back. But there's another 2 clumps here to deal with. Another 3 coming in. Jakari coming in. Surprised he's not just going to drop them under a ridge here and just try and get into the forest. Oh, there's one already trying over here. We need some more planes to come out. Stugs coming in, Panzer Shrek. Nice choice of Panzer Pack coming out here as well. But it's not going to last against all of these. Just needs to drop some big booms. A couple more of those planes should do the trick. There's one more coming in. The AA is a little bit suppressed. Should get his bombs off. I'm kind of surprised Steve-O's not prepared for this with a better AA network out behind him to prevent this kind of thing from happening, because then it would be unstoppable. As is now, get the bombs in. There we go. It's 4 more down. Focke-Wulf bomber coming in and... Oh, that's not going to work. No. I was going to say, that's never going to work. Looks like the Focke-Wulf was targeting a tank which died. And then the JU cluster coming in. Is he going to get it through? I think he's going to get through here. He's going to take out a couple more. 2 more there. Just 1? That's unlucky. I was stressed a touch. But as you can see, there's still enough in here which to be a severe annoyance. Jakari in a terrible position out in the open here. The Stugs probably going to be able to mop off these as they come in now. You can take out this AA piece as well. It's going to be really, really helpful. Nazon also getting eyes of sight back on things. JU-87 coming in, and clusters I can see. It's going to cluster the infantry. Interesting. Interesting by crazy, I mean. Don't think he did any damage to them, just kept them pinned. And that is that. But meanwhile, 1410 is on. Have rushed onto the hill. And there's no reaction here. Heffron's not spotted this. Neither is Minor Mail, I imagine. Well, Minor Mail is kind of preoccupied down here, I would say. Maybe they're both focused on this area. It's a good distraction. These can be quite tough to knock out of here. Lati getting onto the hill as well now. Stug in here as well. Just need an AT weapon in here to polish this off. Put it into this position. Be really, really brutal. 1410. 17 minutes remaining. Clusters coming in. Polishing off a lot of the T-26s. The Stugs and the Nazons are also helped out there. Thinned them out a lot. Now we've got some Panzer Force coming in. Look at that. Tank graveyard. The windmill's still going now. Windmill immune to the blasts by the looks of it. What else we got going on? I'm really surprised we're not seeing more of a push coming through here. I guess he doesn't have a massive force in here. He's decided it's not particularly worth it. Just hold this area. Hold this area. And just keep on forcing down here. They've really gone all in this area. Lost this. Here, Minor Mail's played really well on this hill. He's had very few losses, I feel. I think he lost a Stug here, a couple of Schutzen maybe. That's about it. I'm a bit surprised we're not seeing a push up onto the hill over here. Maybe that's going to be coming fairly soon. We see more infantry coming into this. That looks like what he's setting up for here, actually. Could push up onto that hill and take it. These T-26s eventually going to get picked off, I feel. The Stugs go down. The Nazons have gone down. What the hell? Was that the artillery? Or was it just the Panzer Force? Nice. It's unfortunate. There's like 4 pieces of armor loss there. There's another Stug coming in, but one's not going to be enough. More Nazons coming in. Oh no, there's 3 more Stugs here. It should be able to clear this up, secure it fairly well, but the problem is now more in the centre of the map. Huzaroks, oh, shouldn't have advanced these guys out there. They want to just keep them in the forest to keep this flag more secured. Yeah, the Grenadiers, they're going into this area. That's unusual. Huzaroks coming in. Huzarok MG42, not worth it. Don't bring that when you're playing Loves. Waste of time. They're not good enough. Simple as that. Huzarok, a much better choice. Pack 40 in here. Looks like he might get pinned and get picked off fairly soon. You get one more shot off. Oh, takes out the Panzer IV. Nice. Needs to be retreated now, but the Stugs are coming out. They should polish off the rest of this armour. Oh, right. They've got a couple of packs back here. That's going to be a problem for the Stug. But just needs to get some infantry in there and push them down the hill, and might be able to deal with this. But the finished push is keeping going, not losing momentum, holding on to this flag. Meanwhile, what we've got going on up here, we're not seeing... Oh, here we go, here's the push. Sturmschützen, 4 of them. As long as they manage to deal with these Molotovs alright and don't get wiped by